Morning everyone. So I am Joshua Avellaneda. I am your trainer for Computer System Servicing NC2. So you are here to acquire knowledge and skills in the qualification of Computer System Servicing NC2. I have here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment check. So based on your application form, I am going to check your attendance. So please raise your hand as I call your name. Laika Rakal and Jesse Avellaneda. So, Ms. Laika Rakal, you have put a yes on installing and configuring computer systems. Make sure that you have evidence and you can perform the task on this unit of competency. So please bring any evidences for your current competency. It may be certificate of training, job experience, or transcript of records. Thank you. So I am going to give you a questionnaire for your pretest. So based on your answers, it will help me identify your characteristics, your training needs, your current competencies, and most especially, it will help me recognize your training or your prior learnings. So I'll distribute the test. Once again, good morning and welcome to Metro Dumaguete College for Computer System Servicing NC2. Now, let me define to you what is competency-based training. So, what is CBT? A training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learners as a result of the training. It emphasizes on what the learner can actually do, focuses on outcomes and others. So, there are 10 principles of CBT. One is training is based on curriculum development from the competency standards. 2 is learning in modular in its structure. 3 is the training is based on curriculum developed from the competency standards. 4 is the training is based on work that must be performed. 5th is training materials are directly related to the competency of standards and curriculum modules. 6th is the assessment is based in the collection of evidence. 7 is training is based both on and off job components. 8 is training programs allows for recognition of prior learning. 9 is training allows for multiple entry and exit. 10 is the training programs are registered with the UTPRAS. There are monitoring tools for CBT. These are achievement chart, progress chart, trainees record book. There are also competence-based learning materials for CBT. These are information sheet, job sheet, performance, rating sheets. There are also assessment methods written test, demonstration, observation, and oral questioning, interview, and third-party reports. There are rules and regulations for CBT. First is the trainees and trainer agree to consider that the 3-timer tardiness as 1 day absent. Trainers and trainee also agree to consider 30 minutes late to be absent and a letter of excuse given for the trainer. Third is they agree that to sign group cleaners. Fourth is present a document to prove the reason of your absence. It may be medical certificate or any other letters. Do you have any questions?
None, sir.
If none, let me tour you to the different areas of our learning center. First is our contextual laboratory. It is where the underpinning knowledge, science, mathematics, and communication principles are provided of a trainee. Next is the quality control area. It is where the metrology and calibrations are conducted as well as in process quality control. Another area is the trainees resource area, where learning materials, training regulations, and curriculums are to be kept. Next is the distance learning area. This area implements in selected qualifications and training centers with internet connections. It's for the learner to connect outside and away from the training in situations in terms of print and non-print media. Next is the computer laboratory. This area is where e-learning happens. This area has an army of computer units where trainees are provided to learn. The practical work area is where the trainers acquire the skills and knowledge components of the competencies prescribed by the standard. Another important area is the learning resource area, where the knowledge requirements in the various modules responding to the competencies is provided to the trainees. It has an array of learning materials in a print or soft copies for a multimedia environment. Last but not the least is the institutional assessment area. It is located very approximate to the practical work area. This is where recognition of prior learning is done by the trainer. It provides mechanism of assessing the completion of competencies of a trainee. Upon completion of all the modules within a competency, the trainee is handled a certificate of achievement. This is provided with a computer system that houses and manages trainees' individual records. So that is all the areas that we have. Now please go back to your proper seats and sign this attendance sheet. So this is your attendance sheet. Before leaving, let me remind you to bring your evidences of competency tomorrow. So please sign the attendance sheet first. Thank you. So that is all for today. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye, sir.